Yeah, and I think this will be interesting. I think this is an interesting matchup for Shabo in particular, because Shabo plays the Fox I want to see, but it looks weird when I see it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because like a lot of other Foxes that can do that to a Falco, right?
Yep.
The play seems smoother. Do you know what I mean? Like Shabo's play is like discordant almost, where it's like
erratic.
Yeah, not really erratic though, because it's all very controlled. It's just like I run forward, I stop. I wait for the reaction. I react, right? And so it's a lot of like classic Midwest, just like do good Fox things, but it's very reactionary based and it's very intentional. I think is the two words I would give him. But and then on the other side, Slowking again, also just crazy with it in this matchup in particular too.
Top 100 this year.
Top 100 this year.
Mr. 100.
Yeah, Mr. exactly 100. I think defining features for Slowking, I'm looking out for extreme aerial drift, and I'm looking out for defensive technology. Those are like that right there. That might have been a miss, but also if it's an STI, good call out. Nah, not enough.
101 versus 100. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, that was really good. And that's kind of what I was talking about earlier with Shabo, right? Where like he's going to do things that allow him to react further. Oh, I guess you're just dead there. Don't DI there, idiot. Oh, that's a misreaction. That one's hard though.
Ooh, weights.
That's what I'm saying. It's the weight. It's
Ready for the roll?
It's the Discord.
Ready for the get up?
Melee players are so obsessed with moving constantly, and Shabo bucks that trend to like the success of it.
We got a correction. Slowking is 90.
You know, I didn't say that.
No, it wasn't me either.
Don't
play this back. Don't play this back. Yeah.
It was the goblin.
No, I know this.
Yeah.
Slowking's really good. That's what we know.
Are both really good.
Both of them.
Both plays pretty well at Out of the Blue. Slowking got fifth, losing to Ginger and Ben. Shabo, how did Shabo do it? I don't remember. Got third. So outplacing. So Shabo was outplacing Slowking at Out of the Blue, a recent tournament. But I think Shabo lost to Zamu, right? He had to because Zamu got first. Yeah, from losers. So we know his punish game should be on point for this.
Ooh, below edge.
Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that edge guard? Oh, I agree with that.
Oh, yeah,
that
definitely that one.
There we go. I really love it in a game as like crazy and non-linear as Melee, when a good player like Slowking can find a checkmate scenario, because it's so rare in Melee where someone could almost literally do nothing, right? Where like maybe you wake up in place and Slowking misses the execution on the tech chase, but like that edge guard before with the nair, like he saw that angle and he said, "You're dead. You're already dead." And I've seen it in my head 1,000 times.
Right. Everything's locked down. No, that seems to be the trend of Falcos. I mean, back in the day, I feel like they used to just go for it, right? Everything was Falco was the cool character, right? Because they would play in a very uncalculated way.
Yeah, and I feel like
and now, I mean, you go to this tournament, you got Slowking, Joey Donuts, Ginger, Squid.
Yeah. There's a lot of Falcos here.
The Falco delegation.
Yeah, and the Midwest Falco delegation too, right? Because I think there's a lot of like lore about what the coasts do with their like concept of the game, right?
Right.
Because we're all playing Melee, a version of Melee in our head, and trying to force it on the other person, right?
Yep.
It's like this is my Melee, and I want you to see what happens in my Melee. And in my Melee, I'm up a stock on Shabo, right? That's me if I'm Slowking.
Ooh. That's connection.
Interesting going for up air there. I feel like a lot of modern foxes in the almost cheesed.
Over the cheese.
Not the right state. Not Wisconsin. That's not for him.
No. Iowa earns it.
Ooh,
hardworking individuals, so much so that they let anyone work there.
Oh, is that it? think both these players are very hardworking, but I think Slowking in particular, talking to him about like coming up in like the Iowa scene, right? Where it's like he is doing it, and he came up before like Slippy and stuff too, right? Like he was
right. He's been at it.
Yeah, he's been at it hard. He's been to all of my tournaments, all Wisconsin tournaments, all the Illinois tournaments. He's a traveler. And he's put in the hours, and I feel like it's finally, with Slippy and with a lot of the other stuff, where you're able to get high-level practice in places like Iowa that maybe not have. Oh, that counter hit combo was so cool.
Oh. Okay, shoot, a little miss input by Slowking, it looks like.
Yeah, I think it was just a camera trick. Just thought he was closer.
FOD's kind of, it's a wonky camera.
Yeah, and that's the thing about melee camera that some Ultimate players I've heard complain about, where sometimes it gets a little too close.
Oh my gosh.
And you don't really remember where you are.
You ever have a Falco or a Fox off stage and you swear to God you have this edge guard locked down?
You never do.
And then from the hourglass.
you never
oh.
locked down.
It's the worst. Okay, rolls in, but Shabo looks like he was kind of waiting for it.
Yeah, it doesn't. Didn't have enough.
Oh, this is an
he
edge
didn't
guard.
get enough good boy points in terms of damage yet to unlock that option.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta be. So for a while, you gotta be a good boy in neutral. You gotta shoot your lasers. You gotta do your grabs. And after you get like 40, 50 damage, you're allowed to be a wacky little boy. But you gotta work.
You gotta work it.
You gotta work for it
first. Yeah, you did.
And some characters come from upper class families like Fox and Falco. And
right.
Some characters are like Sheik, where they might have to work a little harder.
Working class.
Yeah.
Wait, does she have to work for it? I don't know, man. Does she
triggered like half the people watching where if I call Sheik working class?
I would not call it.
So.
As the #1 Sheik hater at this venue.
Sheiks are in the minds of reaction tech
no.
chasing, staring at frames. When's the last time you've looked at a reaction tech chasing
God.
chart?
Never, but
yeah. So yeah, you get.
Well, they got. That's
little,
like their one thing. That's their one thing.
Cute little grass slip off, which only happens on this. Yeah. So that's one way you can beat a player who kind of plays like Shabo, where Shabo was putting waiting beats in between the pressure, but a lot of them were read based, and what Slowking realized is he could continue holding shield, and Shabo would do something that is like up smash that loses the shield, punished it out of shield, lost the ledge dash, but like. I think going forward into this game, I'd really like to see Slowking kind of evolve the meta of the RPS with the strike grab, right?
Right. Oh, kind of an interesting set too. I mean, like talking about game 1, it almost looked like Slowking wasn't quite ready. Makes a comeback, game 2, and now pretty much SDs and
takes it all the way. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's very clear this is a neck and neck set.
Oh, for sure. And I think that's really interesting when you see sets like this, especially now that we're able to get like most tournaments are going the full 3 out of 5, right? So you're able to see these adaptations over time with these.
Oh, I love that.
Like the
I love it when they go for it early.
You gotta jump.
Because they always DI out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, just a few percent for that.
Oh, high dare.
Yeah.
Shine out shield.
Oh, that's punishable. If Shabo sees
Catch,
that,
brilliant.
If Shabo sees that dare a few more times, he's not going to let Slowking get away with it that much longer. Yeah, I'm worried about Slowking feeling like he has to chase Shabo.
Oh.
Because Shabo is giving him the space to miss, and he is missing. My man's be whiffing, and Shabo be punishing. But and that's weird because Slowking's up. Yeah, do this. Get in the corner. Maybe not that.
Quick kill.
And this is 2023, and he can kill.
Wow.
Yeah, that's confirmable.
Jeez, that all came off of, back in the day, something like a back throw, back throw into shine, but this time it was back throw into like a way more complicated conversion.
Where you were ready for each and every option because you've seen it 100,000 times.
There's layers to the cheese.
Yeah. That's the thing is, like, at what point is cheese no longer cheese? At what point is this just a touch of death game?
Right, yeah. Throw something off stage. It's advantageous no matter what.
See, I love that. Shabo, did the drill. expected Slowking to do something slow and up tilted his shield twice. He's getting a kill for it.
Okay.
Ooh, that was the right
That's
angle.
a crazy
wrong
angle,
execution.
yeah.
Yeah. That always hurts when you get the choice right, but you mess up the hands part.
Okay.
Shabo's surprisingly
Nice tech away. Looks like he really got Shabo right out of the way of that combo.
Oh, that was so sick.
Yeah, that was dirty.
That's what I was talking about.
That was dirty.
Right when we started the set, Slowking's aerial drift is so good. Oh no, he had that confirmed. He's done that so much.
Especially to extend a combo like that. That's just, you know, very creative
Okay,
coverage.
yeah. No, that was really good. Creative coverage. I like
Yeah.
calling it that way. Yeah, because like I don't know how many other Falcos we're seeing do exactly that.
Yeah, so many I think would just call the one in place, but you know, that downer has a lingering hitbox where you can really just fade into whichever tech.
That's the kind of thing I
react.
feel like I might see on KJH's Twitter once or twice, but rarely.
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
Rarely in the top 32 of a region.
Something that looks cool, and then okay, sure, that will happen.
And then you're like,
oh my God.
Can't hold in there, bud.
Calling out the DI in,
yeah. Well, because that's the thing also, sometimes, ooh, uh-oh. I really like that. Was waiting for a jump or maybe a recovery option instead.
Gosh, this mental game by Slowking is unreal.
Good shield.
Going down in those early sets with the SDs and, you know, kind of getting dominated.
I'm really surprised
game
got
one.
an air out there.
Now he's up.
Yeah.
Up two stocks on game 5.
Ooh, get kicked to the head. It doesn't cover all the way. You got little feathers.
Ooh. Tech's in.
Oh, that's what I was wondering. The whole set we kind of
Oh
haven't
my
seen.
God.
We kind of haven't seen Shabo shine out a shield a ton, which I know he's good at, right?
Right.
Ooh, hits him
I love keeping it simple. I think that's like
that's what I'm saying.
These
That's
days, that's the ultimate mix-up. It's just
that's what I'm saying.
super
it's like
simple.
If you watch a ton of 2023 Melee, like at the top level, it is no longer about like, remember back in like 2015 when Armada and Leffen were doing 1,000
oh
to
my
each
God.
other? But it's that, right? Why
Right.
do all that damage when you can get the kill instead?
Right, especially when it's just like the ultimate DI mix-up. Going for an early hit like that.
Like instead of having to hit 7 execution checks, I'd rather go for a 160-40 gamble that I've done a lot.
Right.
Which is funny, we've kind of returned to Monkey, right? Where like that was like the old M2K thing. He'd like throw you off stage and do a weighted gamble over and over and over again. Oh, are you taking it?
Sit.
Yep. Easy, nice and
Wow.
simple. That's a good win. I think that's seeded that way.